Hey guys, thank you for checking into my channel. Have I got a treat in store for myself and hopefully for you guys? I've just recently picked up this bad boy. It has got all the movies in the entire series right there in beautiful 4K HDR. Now this set was $168 at JB Hi-Fi, which is our local electronic retailer. I could not wait to get my hands on this when I heard it was coming out. I was salivating when I saw it was coming for a release. So $168, that's pretty expensive, but lucky me, I had a gift card for $150. So this bad boy cost me 18 bucks. Just let that sink in for a second. I just got the entire Harry Potter series on 4K HDR, box set, all these fantastic movies for $18. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be watching these one by one, starting with the Philosopher's Stone, working my way through to the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2, and try to get a review up as quickly as possible for you as I can, because I have a life outside this YouTube channel. I do have to go to work occasionally. My time is limited when it comes to being able to watch movies. Watching all these films will take me a little while, so I will hope and I will try to get these up as expediently as I can. I'm going to be diving into the Philosopher's Stone tonight, so I'll get that review up as soon as I can. Yeah, so it's going to take a bit of time, so hopefully you can bear with me and get the reviews so you can get an idea about what the 4K and the HDR transfers are like. I don't need to tell you how good the movies are, because if you're like me and a true Harry Potter fan, then you already know how wonderful these movies are. I'm still going to talk about them anyway because I love them so much. Just going through. Get back in the box. So I am absolutely stoked to have this in my collection. This is an amazing series. I absolutely love these movies. To be able to be experiencing them on the highest quality format possible is just mind-blowing, and I cannot wait to dive into them. I'm gonna show you. Sucks I've got to go out this weekend. I want to just watch these the next 2 days full on. I also have this bad boy, which has got... Why are you not coming out? That's the 3D versions. The Deathly Hallows Part 1, Part 2 in 3D. So, I want to be experiencing the 3D format of these as well. My TV does do 3D, and I cannot wait to be seeing how these look. So I'm truly going to be doing a massive Harry Potter overdose, but that is not a bad thing. So as you can see, I'm a lucky dude. I've got Harry Potter all over the place. I can't wait to dive in, check out, and let you guys know exactly what I think and how the discs look and how they... I just can't wait. So first up, I'm going to be diving into Philosopher's Stone, and then each and every one after that. So I hope you are willing to spend some time with me, go on this bit of a Harry Potter journey, and enjoy the ride, yeah? It's gonna be fun. Hey guys, so Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in 4K HDR is absolutely stunning. It's the best I've ever seen it. I just can't get over how beautiful it looked. I knew 4K HDR would be a drastic improvement over the Blu-ray and the DVD, but I was astounded by how beautiful this actually looked. For a film filmed in 2001, there is not a lot of grain in this either. It was still really crisp and clean and perfect. Directed by Chris Columbus, Year One, as they call this one. The casting by Chris Columbus and his team is absolutely on point, with the discovery of Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, Rupert Grint as Ron Weasley, and Emma Watson as Hermione Granger was just lightning in a bottle. Getting these three kids to be these iconic characters is just perfect casting, and they will be with us through the whole series. Watching them grow up is part of the appeal of this movie series. It's just, not only is it perfect storytelling and such a perfect world created by J.K. Rowling and perfectly realised on screen by Chris Columbus and all the future directors and production team. Having these cast of beautiful actors is just the icing on the cake. They're just perfect. And even though they are a little bit wet behind the ears in this first movie, they do improve drastically as the series progresses. So we have Richard Harris, the late Richard Harris as Dumbledore, Maggie Smith as Professor McGonagall, Robbie Coltrane as Hagrid, Fiona Shaw as Aunt Petunia, the late Richard Griffiths as Uncle Vernon, Ian Hart as the Professor Against the Dark Arts, Professor Quirrell in this one, Warwick Davis in multiple roles, Vern Troyer's in this as well, the late great John Hurt as Mr. Ollivander, Julie Waters as Mrs. Weasley, Bonnie Wright as Ginny, Chris Rankin as Percy, James and Oliver Phelps as Fred and George Weasley, Matthew Lewis as Neville Longbottom, Tom Felton as Draco Malfoy, John Cleese as Nearly Headless Nick, David Bradley as Mr. Filch, Alan Rickman as Professor Snape. God bless you, Alan Rickman. Such a fantastic cast, and they will come and go as the years progress. And for this first movie, it's just absolutely magical what Chris Columbus has created. He's kind of set the template. It will be taken by other directors in future installments, and it will just grow and become something truly, pardon the pun, magical. So this one is basically Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts. He's living with his aunt and uncle, the Dursleys, being terrorised by his little cousin, Dudley Dursley, played by Harry Melling. So after being dropped off on their doorstep by Dumbledore, McGonagall and Hagrid when he's a baby after his parents' unfortunate demise by the horrible, horrible Voldemort, 11 years later on his birthday, Hagrid turns up to take him back to Hogwarts where he can start his wizarding career. Poor Harry has no idea about who he is, has no idea about his destiny. He's the boy who lived. He's got the lightning scar on his forehead and it's just absolutely perfect. So he meets Ron Weasley on the Hogwarts Express, where they buy all the chockies and the lollies off the chocky tray, meet Hermione Granger on the way, and that's where their long-lasting friendship develops. The first in the series is about the secret of the Philosopher's Stone. This little stone is the secret to immortality, and turns out the long-dead Voldemort possibly wanting it. So keep an eye on Professor Quirrell in this one. That's his one and only movie. The Professor Against the Dark Arts in these series are usually the ones to keep an eye on. So just saying, no spoilers, but just keep an eye on it. If none of you people have seen these Harry Potter movies, honestly, stop watching my channel right now. Go watch the movies, because damn, they're bloody brilliant. I've been loving these movies since they were first released. I saw this movie in the theatres in 2001 when it first came out, and by that stage it was only the 4 books by J.K. Rowling out on publication at the time, so I rushed out and bought the 4 in like a little 4-pack and I just devoured them. So I've been an avid Harry Potter fan ever since, and I really love the world that J.K. Rowling has created. It's just absolutely amazing. What she's done with these stories is just so intricate, and she's just planned so far ahead with all her stories about the muggles and the wizards and the witches and the monsters, and it's so intricate and so well, it's such a web, and she has made something so marvellous, and she's created this beautiful, perfect world, and it's just, as any fan will tell you, it's just unreal. So in regards to this box set that I purchased, this is only the first disc. This is the first movie in the series that I've watched, and it's the oldest one, and it's bloody brilliant. The way that this movie looks on 4K HDR is just astounding. Yeah, the special effects in this one are not up to snuff compared to the rest of the series. Even Chris Columbus has said that they felt a little bit rushed towards the end of production, and the special effects weren't. He wasn't happy with them, so they are a little dodgy. But still, having seen this movie, they look great in this film. They look fantastic in this version of the film. They look great. The troll, yeah, he's a cartoon character come to life in this, but it looks fantastic. And the colours of the robes, like the HDRs where it really shines for the kids, all the different school uniforms and their colours, and the night scenes and the magical forest, and it's just absolutely astounding how beautiful this looks. So I am so pleased that the 4K HDR on an older movie like this one is just so wonderfully presented. They took the time to make this movie shine, and it absolutely does, and I cannot wait to dive into Chamber of Secrets and then all the following movies after this one to see how they do progress, because as the movies get better, the presentation is sure to improve drastically with each one. So I can't wait to see what it looks like in my future episodes in my series of Harry Potter. And man, like I said, if you've not seen these, really get out and get into it. And if you have watched them, dive in again. It's been a long time since I've seen these movies. I haven't watched them for a long time, and just revisiting them now is just, it's exciting. I love the Harry Potter universe. To have the Harry Potter complete 8-film set in 4K is just, oh, unreal. So anyway, guys, that's part 1 of this retrospective series I'm doing for Harry Potter 4K HDR. I will be diving into the other movies progressively as I find the time. I'll be getting these videos up as soon as I can, so bear with me. Come along for the ride and enjoy. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for checking out my channel once again. Don't forget to subscribe, throw me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Because fucking phone. Seriously?
Hi, you've reached a call with Dean. We can't take your call at the moment. Please leave a message. Thanks. Nicole, could you ring me back, please?
Christ almighty, Mum. I gotta call my mum back.